Morning. Okay. Yeah, hello, good morning everyone. Yes, so today I'm gonna do a short session here. Daily training stuff. So here, problem of the day, we start the ads on Twitch for a minute. And yeah, hopefully we can play a few games, train some problems, the usual kind of stuff here going on. So hopefully you can enjoy. And yeah, we'll be able to go back with the series tomorrow, I think. And yeah, it's gonna be a rank up game to 8 done. So if you can join tomorrow, I'll be happy. So usually I'm streaming kind of in the evening time zone in Japan here. So sometimes here at early mornings. So unusual maybe, but okay, so this one is the problem of the day here. Try to live with black. So as you can see, here you can make an eye by playing here at d5, but you need to kind of try to make an eye in center here. So try to use this kind of weak point in order to take an eye in center and then can go back there. So that will be basically the goal of this problem. It's good to show that here, as a rule, when you're trying to live stones, you want to kind of aim at your opponent's weaknesses, and that should be a good problem to show that. So yeah, here we go. Okay, I'm gonna wait a little bit to find someone. Maybe in the meantime, you know what, let's go and train. So some problems, if you wonder where this is weiqi 101. A site that is all problems, they can go. It's all free. If you like the English version, there is also goproblems.com is also pretty good. So you can go there. Take a look as well. Here you go. Okay, let's start with slowly 5Q this time. Okay, let me just increase here. So as you can see, here you can test yourself, and each problem you need to solve like in 45 seconds. So this should be to take this. So cut here and play this one. And then it's gonna be sort of snapback shape. This one is pretty common to try to remember. You can hone it and then take this one. Here we go. Okay, how to take this eye, because white has already here. It's about how do you take this eye away. Seems like it is so threatening double atari. If connect, you can play this. Make an eye. Just push here to J18. And there's no way white can really live. Yeah, with this one you can reduce the eye by atari. So good. Usually I would think like wedge, but this one here, it's gonna be some sort of call. Is there better? If you cut, white will bump here and cut. So I guess this is only move. Yeah. I mean, white could try this one technically with something like this, but this call is like risking a lot. You can push and win the call this way. So yeah, considering this, maybe that's the best way to go. Just let black push through. Black to make life and death. So Hane here will play this one. Yeah, I think maybe Hane white can throw in, so that's not correct. It's gonna be a call. So probably avoiding this descent. If this one you can turn. Yeah, if block you can push here. Why can't play this one you take? Yeah, it should be this. Okay, here need to see. So you need to save this group because it has only one eye. And you can see the kind of weakness around here, so you need to use this one. Yeah, should be wedge. If Atari connect, I can threaten this one and also threaten this Atari from this side. Connect, I can take. Yeah, so it doesn't show kind of the continuation, but here with this you can cut this way and even just maybe not extend doesn't work because of this, but you can probably take here once and then after this one take again and you're alive this way. And also if black blocks here you can play this one. Connect you can take. If take here can double Atari cut. Take here, take this one. And connect can take here. And when black kind of takes away the weakness there, you can Atari this side. So that was kind of what I want to show. If connect you can take this one alive this way. Okay, black. Capturing race stuff. So in this kind of scenario you want to try to take away kind of eye shape from white and also use this kind of weakness. So it should be wedge. White cannot push through here. Wait a minute. This one will be white will Atari and then connect. It's cool. Maybe do play something like this. No, okay. Wait a minute. This one Atari connect. Maybe it's cool like that. Yeah, okay. There wasn't any better moves to play here, so you cannot play this one because you're gonna just lose the race here. This way. Okay. Yeah, should have gone for this call. How do you kill the corner here? It should be cut. Like if connect you can Hane, the shape is dead. If descend you throw in. Throw in from white here, take. It's the same. That one can play here and play this one. Yeah, actually I need to see this as well. So this you can remember when you can sack in 4 stones like this. There's no way for white to make 2 eyes. So sacking in 4 kind of square shape like this, you can do it to reduce in 1 eye. Okay, so this is about to cutting off these 3 stones. You can actually use the fact that there's this, but if you Hane, white will block, so you need to play this attachment. And then when white blocks this one, you can play here and then create 2 cutting points this way. And that one you can just Atari and then playing here. Actually, this when you think about it, it's cool. Good response. Yeah, that one. So black's gonna play something like this. It's going to be cool. If you connect, there's going to be Atari from here. Okay, should be cut. When black tries to make this core, you can Atari this side and create kind of AB point. So with take and then take here. Okay, how to win the race at the same time keep the eye should be this. So you're threatening to play here, making twice in the corner. If white takes this away with T18, you can just fill the liberty and you win 3 stones in a row like this. So it's going to be one eye and you have one eye there as well. Kind of Tetsuji that happens in the corner can shape here. So with this one you can just play here. And if white extends, you win the race like this. At the end, it's gonna look something like that. Oops, cannot fill. Okay. Let's go next. It's a 4Q. Okay, how to win the race here. So you can see this is lacking liberty, so you need to kind of do something on the outside. It should be take first. When white blocks, you can push here and cut. So you want to take this stone first, because if you push simply, it's going to be Atari. So yeah, take, block, push, and cut. So if you play simply here, it's going to be Atari. And that one, you just lose. You don't have the time to cut here. And even if you take now, white can squeeze this way. So that won't work as well. This is why you want to play this first, so there's no more the issues around here to not be Atari when you push, so you can have the time to cut. So yeah, move orders are important even if you understand the idea. Okay, so this should be making a call. So throwing in first. Black cannot play this on you take. So take, and then you throw in again, block, and then when black plays here, it can take, make this whole call. So if connect, you can just take this liberty here and you win the race. So only move is to take. That one doesn't work, you win these stones here. So yeah, only move to take, and then you can throw in, play this one. So this is kind of the thing you need to be careful on the first line like this. Sometimes throwing in works in capturing rate situations. So good problem overall. Okay, how to reduce space. Thought about this one, but white will block. Not being able to see what is going on here. Oh, maybe just cut here, yeah. Threatening these 2 stones, if white takes, you can just Atari. So this. Yeah, it's gonna be caught at the end. I cheated a little bit in the sense that I put a move before reading everything, but yes, the only move that works is this one. At the end, it's gonna be caught like this, with threatening the eye here, T18. So white cannot connect because he can take everything. So this is why. Okay, next. How to take this eye away. Should be liberty problem type stuff, but how do you do this? Again, I'm a bit confused. Because this seems to be alive, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. Okay. Like just this one, or I can throw in and take this one stone. Should be. If you play this one, I can play here. So it should be this, white cuts, and then you can descend. White cannot push either way. Yeah. Okay. So this one, probably Atari here and connect this way to threaten this incentive to make twice here. No? What? Have I missed something again? I mean, maybe just take, I guess. And then take here and this one. But... Oh, I guess if you play here... I can play this one even... Yeah, actually this is dead. When I think about it. Because white can threaten to connect here. Okay. Not the one you want to make some mistakes, but happens. Okay, so this you need to be careful about. Squeeze here. So it should connect. And then even if white tries to fill liberties. Maybe connecting here, squeeze this one. Honey, no. It should be this and then connect and then honey. So here to prevent the kind of squeeze that could happen here. So white can block from the outside like this and then capture. So you want to play this one first, and when white fails you want to connect here so that it can threaten to honey to connect. And if white blocks, you can win the race like this. This one should be wedge here. Maybe connect, no, cut this way. So here, connect, you cut here. If take, you can cut this way, extend. If this one, you can also cut here. Here you go, we can cut through this one stone. So this should be how to take these 3 stones, and I think when you play here, this is not an eye, it's AB point. If this one you can play here, this one here, and you can also take this 3, so white has not enough space here on top side, basically. Okay, at least this was good. Next. Yes, probably this one. Kind of sacking these 2 stones so I can make these 2 moves to keep 2 eyes here. And that one you can Atari from this side. There's no snapback because you can take 2 stones at the same time. So I just want to show this. So you need to be careful about snapback shape here, but in this case, black can take the 2 stones at the same time, so it's all good. Okay, this one's definitely a bit tricky. Yeah, it should be this one. White plays here, you take. And then this one throwing in, you can still connect. White cannot make this false eye. If you cut off here, you connect, and white cannot push through here because it's self-atari. Yeah. Okay, I did pass. Although, yeah, these two probably should have been able to solve. Okay, next, let's go at 3Q. This is where I'm starting to struggle overall. So here it's about running away with these stones, but we need to be careful about execution. Should be this and then atari. This one here, throw in. Yeah, don't see any other move. That one you can turn and play this. No? Oh, you just captured, I guess, with this one. Okay, let me try to think. So yeah, maybe you do push here first. When white blocks, you can atari then. This one take, throw in. Basically play this kind of stuff. So yeah, don't want to feel a liberty, but just push simply here. Yeah, and try to have this kind of shape at the end. Yeah, there's no way to avoid this as white. That one doesn't work. Yeah, so again, it's just this cut you could take here. Okay. Well, I think could have done it, but this one should be turned here, so you want to take away this hane and make an eye here. And also, when you play this one, black needs to feel liberty when you just go from the outside like this. So you need to spend a move at K19. Turn, if block hane, you win the race. If this one, you just turn simply here. Go simply. Should be good. So yeah, because black needs to spend one more move, you win the race like this. And if block, you win here. Should be able to win the race. If not, it's just Seki. But Seki is probably wrong, so Atari, this one is Seki, but there is better. Yeah, should be throw in, take, you can Atari and then play this one. White cannot connect, you take everything. And if connect here, Atari, cannot connect, you take everything. So at the end it's this. So that one you can play here. White cannot connect, you take. If connect, it's same, you can play here and take. So at the end, white cannot save these 4 stones, so you take kind of the whole group. If you play this one at the end, it's going to be Seki. You cannot push because take here. And same for here, and as white is the same, so yeah. Let's go. I think it's this. Let white throw in and then you turn. So that you can make that shape in 4-3. If take Atari from the outside, it's not Seki. Yeah, it's kind of only move that white has. So yeah. Oh no, I did click. Misclick here. Should probably double hane. Let me try. And then hane here. Make it a call this way. So what you're threatening with this double hane is this other cut here in the corner. To cut this way. So white will try to cut, and then you can make this call in the first line. Okay, should be this. So if white takes this way, you can squeeze and make this kind of one-leg chicken shape that white cannot push from both sides. But then when take here, I think you Kosumi and then threaten to take these two stones and descend as well. So yeah, that should be... Oh, I did miss this call. Okay. Yeah, I should have read this. So take here, squeeze, but then white can throw in here. So if you simply just connect, let's say, try to take these stones here. So white cannot push this way, it's because atari. If you connect black and throw in simply, I guess at the end it's kind of the same. White can throw in and make this kind of call. But if you just take, for example, black can just feel the liberty, and now white cannot push from both sides, so this is just dead. So yeah, call is the best shape here for white. Need to take this eye away. Reduce space like this. Block you can attach. If you attach first, probably missed something, but yeah, block here center. I should have seen this. So it's probably this one. If turn, you just play atari here. This one I missed. Yeah, so this one turn, you can atari. This one, take this eye away. If block, you can push once. Even if take doesn't matter, you can take this eye. Yeah, okay. That one and then attach here. So that one you can play just simply this one. So if you play here as a mistake, white can block. So you need to play this one, and then if block, just play here. And if take, you can just push this one, connect, and just play here. Make this false eye. Okay, so how to live here? So you need to be careful. This is atari. If white plays this one. So take, white will just play here. This one squeeze. Maybe simply play here. And then turn and then play this one. Yeah, this is a good problem actually. Let me just put it in favorites. So after this one, even if white tries to make this kind of shape here to take this eye away, white cannot push at the end because it's self-atari. And yeah, white needs to play this one. There's no other moves. That one you could just block here. This doesn't work. So this is kind of forced. And with this, you can threaten to just connect, take everything. So yeah, it's forced here. And then white cannot play this one right here. And so it's alive here, this way. Okay, so this should be some sort of a call here related to this. Question is move order. I think we should start with this, and if black can't make this call, connect, you can play here. And if black take these 3 stones here to take away RG, throw in. We then black can descend. Okay. So it is probably attached this way. Then you can throw in, play this. Yeah, so if black connects here, then you can hane. And that one, at any point, black cannot throw in because you take. And then try to connect, you can always throw in this way. So yeah, this you can throw in, play here. And if connects at the end, you can cut off here. And it's going to be called this way. And actually the wrong variation of playing this one right here, black would just take these 3 stones, and when you try to do the same here, black can just descend, and there's nothing more you can do. Take here, there's no call here, black can just capture, this doesn't work. Yeah, this one, let's put in favorite as well. Okay, last one. So black to kill white. I think this. So if connect, this is dead, but maybe there's some sack ideas. No, because you can push here, take, you can play this one, white cannot connect, take. So maybe this. So you need to push here first. Yeah, this should be the idea. And then throw in and then play this one. It's a shame I did fail with this, but... yeah, so if you play this one right here first, white can play this and then make this AB point, this live this way, and this here. So you need to prevent this point here. So push first. Block you can play here. White cannot connect. Take. So only move is this one to try to be a bit tricky. But then you throw in here. If white takes, you can actually play this one. Actually, maybe don't need to even throw in. Just play this one. White cannot connect here anyways. Okay. Yeah, so we failed that free cube. Seems like this is where I am the most kind of making mistakes. So for me, trying to solve a lot of free cube problems is probably the way to go. Okay, let me switch the screens here and let's try to find some opponents. Do some training stuff. Maybe in the meantime, let's go here. So black to play and live here from the day. So this one again, you want to use this kind of weakness that is around here. So try to eye this one. Okay, there might be taking some time here to find someone, so a bit of patience, hopefully. So yeah, if you haven't checked my YouTube channel yet, I'll be happy if you can go there, take a look, like, comment, and subscribe. All the VODs from past kind of past sessions are there, so you can check the games and the commentary as well. Gonna try to play a free game here with shorter time controls, because it seems like we are kind of dropping in quality when we're in Byoyomi. So this is where I want to train mainly. and then keep the kind of ranked games for more slow ones. So yesterday, I don't know if you followed, but there was the Honibo match between Ichirikyo and Fukuoka Kotaro. So Ichirikyo is the Honibo right now and Fukuoka is the challenger. And actually, they tied 2-2 yesterday. So it's gonna go... I think maybe nowadays it's like 5, best of 5, not 7 anymore. Yeah, it seems like before it was 7, but now it's like best of 5. So it's gonna be the last game to see who can challenge for the title. And let me see when it is. Maybe we could do 10 minutes. Okay, let me switch the screens, find a game. So let's go. So opponent did ask for longer time control, so I said okay. Okay, we're gonna play white. So playing star points as usual with white stones just being fine. Okay, I did win because this opponent a few months ago. It's not the first time playing. Oh, this is very... These days you don't see it anymore too much. Was popular. Maybe a bit more this one. This kind of mini Chinese it was called. You don't see this much anymore, but... Because probably white can just attach simply here and be kind of fine. Okay, against this, what do you do? I mean, usually move is just to attach. Sometimes I guess you could play this Kosumi and just try to build a wall here. But yeah, probably attaching is the most accurate. And then against this, I think what you want to do is just bump here and then try to kick, live in the corner type thing. And then when black kind of plays something around here, you can always reduce this area by attaching somewhere there. So against this, just kick and block this way, put pressure here, black would extend, and then playing around here. So yeah, this is the move to kind of Hane and Atari. Have a slightly better shape when you play this Hane Atari comparing to this one. Question is, do you pincer? Do you attach? Which way do you want to go? I think it's black can always Hane Atari and make some sort of eye shape, so could be thinking that this is not really some stones you can attack too much. And if you pincer, maybe black will counter pincer, try to increase this kind of area. So hoping that black will block from here, then you can block this side. Black can take the corner, but then you can pincer and extend at the same time, taking this kind of side away. And if black blocks from here, you can just take the corner with this type of move. So yeah, seems like the way to go. So you want to prevent this area becoming too big, because if you play something around here, black will probably play maybe just simply enclosure, but sometimes maybe p6, trying to play the side but also protect the corner type move. So let's go and kind of reduce this area. So usually it's honey both ways, like either this one or here. And then you just honey the opposite way. And because of this move, we don't play this kind of a sequence too much anymore. Seems like this is just in a good shape. Okay, never seen this double honey. Huh. Usually against this, how to think is like, okay, this is double atari next, so just connect and threaten to cut either way. Against connect, black will probably descend here. Try to put pressure. Then simply honey, connect, extend, this type of thing. Taking this one stone, for example, shouldn't be good because black can cut off and the outside is pretty nice. And can also block in center here. So I guess I need to let black kind of descend here, but then you can keep the outside. So let's connect. Probably this one. Maybe connect either way. Yeah, okay, this. Against this we can honey. And okay, black gets this side, but you can see the top side here. If you can play here, it's gonna be weakened. And if black puts a move, it's definitely slow. So we did push through in the corner and reduced, so that's a good result. And there's not cutting points here. You can take in a ladder. So I think we just push. Question is push after honey. If honey, maybe black will cut here. So you need to read a little bit about this kind of stuff. Maybe you do play this kind of move, but then black can turn, and you can see this side is kind of getting big. Don't know how valuable this push, let black honey, making this cutting point is really worth. You can be alive by playing this jump. And also maybe if you push, black might kind of play this jump here, threaten to cut. Take this kind of eye shape away. And this one black attach here, so maybe still play here. Attach, can attach here. Because what is different is when you play here against this turn, you can simply honey, not just extend. Shoulder hit, black can also turn, push. Yeah, that doesn't make too much sense. So it's either between jump, push, and play this. Cap, for example, is, yeah, black can turn and play this key point. Doesn't feel really good. Maybe it's important to play this one to have some sort of base. Even if black turns, then you kind of protected this key point. Keep an eye here. Counterplay on the side. Yeah, I'm not too sure about this area here. Maybe this one is slightly better, but at least black has no attach or slide here. So this is a bit weaker compared to playing here. This honey we block once. Yeah, I think black would turn usually once at least, because it seems to be important to play here. But maybe just simply Hane and saying it's okay. Want to contemplate something around here. Maybe you could pincer, let black jump and then push. Maybe we need to play this kind of move, hopefully have a wall and then play here, but not sure. Maybe need to just let black have this area. Yeah, not the most kind of satisfying sequence of all. Pincer here, jump, push. I mean, this is weak, so can I really try to counterplay it this way? Maybe pincer here. If jump, just jump this way. Yeah, because if you don't counterplay on this side, black can just simply protect, and if this side is kind of territory, not liking the prospects overall. But maybe this kind of move from black is annoying. Maybe we jump here, make a life here, this one kick. Reduce. Yeah, it could be important to play a move around here when I think about it. Black will probably try to attach or this kind of move. So against this, here we should be completely kind of alive. So we can try to pincer here. Maybe attach could be sometimes invasion.
秒読みを始めます。
Push here, try to. Should be kind of safe, so maybe we pincer somewhere here, but going inside here it could be a bit risky because if black can lean on this side,
7、8、9
not the area you want to have some sort of stones. And letting just being territory here seems to be a bit slow. Maybe still, maybe if you can attach here is fine. So putting move around here and then just attach.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9
Yeah, I'm not sure. Like this whole stuff I'm playing here, I'm not confident at all. Maybe this one even is better just to push. Okay, so we can play move like this, destroy the side. This one, black would try to just simply take this side away, so you can pincer, but then black can take this corner.
4、5、6、7、8、9
Yeah, I think it's important to take this side and try to attach here. Could invade, but I think you want to link up with this attachment, and usually you have some sort of wall here. Okay, with this we just respond this way. Black's gonna place something around here. Sometimes you can kick, let black kind of take this one stone. And if black descends, then maybe you try to run away with this one stone, or simply try from here first. If block, you can hane, and this corner is kind of solid. Yeah, so I think before trying to run away with the sunstone, you want to play here so that this ladder is safe for me. When black can block, this is not a ladder anymore, so I need to start here first. Okay, let's play something here. So the goal would be to have some sort of wall here, and then try to just save this one stone to negate here. Interesting. So black's gonna let me just take this here. Should be pretty big though. Okay, connect. I mean, usually you want to take here, but maybe this doesn't like as black to get atarit, because coal threads. Yeah, we have some of them. Something here, maybe attach. So this one just take. Maybe we do kick here.
2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
I mean, usually when you play this one, you take, so I'll just do this, but yeah, could be too slow. Yeah, we need to kind of counterplay on this side. When you have like strong stones like this, you need to make use of them. Yeah, this is not my best display yet.
4、5、6、7、8。
Okay, we need to block and let black connect, and then try to settle here in center with attach. And kick something around here, try to save. So there's big points here to try to play on this side of the board. This one. Stand here. Okay, against this we'll block once. I think we should be able to play way, because hane, atari, and play this kind of thing. Maybe simply jumping was a bit better, I'm not sure, but so black would need to extend here or peep first. Okay. So the goal would be to take center this one. I think this one you get hane. I don't think you gain too much. Just gonna try to threaten this cutting point, I guess, but maybe simply jumping was better.
One, 2、3、4、5、6、 7、8、9。
You simply
残り
protect
1回
it's
です。
this. But we do not have much territory. But if you get caught here and this works, it's gonna be a problem. Hopefully we have some sort of move around here that's still working.
1、2、3。
Yeah, I think we need to put a move, unfortunately. Blocking here is pretty nice, taking this one stone, settling. Okay, we're gonna try to protect the corner and then try to go on this side of the board. Because next black can try to take this by going in a 3-3 point. Want to protect this in a way. Do we have the timing to just hane here? If black will block, then I want to play this, but it's probably not gonna respond, so I'm gonna place something on this side of the board. Something like this is sente.
2、
So
3、
these two stones
5。
are feeling the heat here a little bit, but yeah, we need to reduce this side and put pressure on these two stones. So black will hane and atari here. If simply nothing happens and we go just to endgame, it is probably even. There is still this kind of hane that white can make, cut, crawl. Potentially take this one stone. Jump or extend, either way. Preventing this type of atari is important for this kind of eye shape. Need to be careful about counterplay around here.
One, 2、3、4。
Let's try to peep this side. Let black connect if possible. If this one just hane. Maybe it's better to jump the other way here. Yeah, I could say so.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7。
Let's hane it this way. Threaten to crawl and hane here. Maybe you could play this move threatening here.
1、2、
Taking sente.
4、5、6、7。
In this case, this area isn't going to be territory for both, so just having this exchange already is a bit better than nothing. Possible want to extend, but could be slow.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Probably it's a bit slow-ish, but putting some pressure to these stones. Yeah, probably this kind of move is better than this one. But okay, if black responds, then I don't mind. Because I move from black here, something over here, putting pressure on this connection. It's also a big point. I think now we do,
2、
though, just
3、
extend here.
4、5、6、7、8、9。
Maybe blocking something around here is also a pretty nice point to play. So take. Yeah, black is wanting to just go to endgame. But let's say we just protect everything here. It's about 15, maybe 20 points, 15 points. Here you add is probably 10. Here you can maybe expect 10 points everything. So like with Komi should be maybe 40. Black has here about maybe 20 points overall. 10 here. 10. Yeah. Maybe black is good enough with this, so we need to maybe use this point.
1、2、3、4、5。
Some sort of counterplay here is needed. This as well, not really what I wanted. Maybe should have attached here at some point. Because this still black can extend. Yeah, I think maybe this one attach here. Not having the best of days to connect. Maybe black would just try to push and cut. Hopefully this kind of thing is working. This black would try to cross cut here.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Maybe I need to just concede this because just this one seems a bit off. Yeah, overall I think black seems to be comfortable. But we need to
1、2。
have some sort of things to do right here. Maybe block this one. Threaten to Hane. I think something on here is pretty big though. Playing this one. Having some sort of side territory. Putting some long-term pressure to these stones in the bottom side here. Seems like a good move. Maybe trying to attach, cut off this one stone here, but then black can push.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Blocking here seems to be important. This gotta be slow. I don't understand this move too much. Yeah, now trying to attach here. Maybe you can protect here first and then attach to try to take this. 'Cause cutting off this stone seems to be
4、5、
kind of
6、
big.
7、8。
But maybe let's start to play it this way. So I'm basically trying to take this stone and have some points here. If I can do so, I can waste this move. Hane, yeah, that one you can just push. So I protected this cutting point first by blocking here. And still, even if Hane, there's this cutting point, there's still a thing. But yeah, do we connect like this one?
1、2、
Let me push here first. Could block here, but then black and Hane, so usually this.
One, 2、3、
Down black and
4、
extend in centers, bro.
6、7、
Not too good.
8、
I guess black would just extend and kind of fix, but yeah, this block seems to be big. Still here, this Hane, so I think black's plan is to peep, but that one we might able to just ignore. Try to place something around here. So let's see. Doesn't make any sense to just play this one and play away. Maybe to prevent a little bit here. Yeah, something on there was pretty nice. Don't know if bump here or playing this one. But I think bump
5、6、
to prevent this cut, and then we can protect this cutting point here. So this one connecting is big, but we can also play away. Seems like Hane is quite nice though.
1、2、3、4、
Taking these kind of points and limiting here. You want to put some long-term pressure if possible, but maybe, yeah, with jump and whatnot, it's difficult.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8。
Let's take this stone. So against here, I'll Hane and just push. It's pretty big to take this one stone here. Because anyways here it's not territory for white, so I can let black play here, doesn't matter. Maybe somewhere here, then extend, and this is all center. So maybe just simply block.
1、2、3。
It's Hane here, this one should be center. Connect. Could maybe say against this we can push and then like play this and say it's fine.
One, 2、3、4、5、6。
But yeah, probably blocking is big because you can push, block. Taking away, and next maybe shoulder hit around here. This one we want to kind of counterplay pretty much. Maybe this could be slow, something around here was better. Yeah, this game I feel I'm like playing not the best.
4、5、
Because
6、7、
we need to protect here. Black can make some points. Yeah, this isn't really what I wanted. Okay, let's reduce here. Try to have some points this way. If I can go, I'd like to attach. But do I have enough core threads to do so? White doesn't have too many. There's some here, but then if you can take here, maybe it doesn't matter. Yeah, this one will just block. Against this wedge once. And hopefully this should be some sort of problem there. Against this you can just extend. Maybe, actually, when I think about it, that was slightly dangerous, because if this one extend here, and then you need to save these stones, yeah, that might be a bit of an overplay there. Just connect. You can try to, yeah, make some RG so black will protect. Okay, there's some ways to reduce around here. Now this attachment seems to be kind of a problem for black.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7。
Let's attach here. There's some core threads here as well. And if black just concedes, we can play this in center, which is pretty nice. So Hane, black can block here, so this is why you want to play this one. And if Hane, you can just play this and then cut. So black did concede. So I'm just gonna go back and let black connect here. Connecting here from white seems to be a big point as well. Maybe you could play something around here. Because push, you push here. Push again, you block. Yeah, this is why black did protect, but yeah, that one cutting seems to be like a huge point here. 6, 7. You're threatening a little bit this cut.
4、5、6、7、8、9。
Let's try to peep this way. Threatening this. Attach here, threatening this, and then cut. Fixing this kind of point here. So black cannot push cut here. This one should be met by just Atari and block, so it should be okay. So you can cut here, connect this one.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8。
Really not the best move when I think about it, taking this center away. Blocking here, yeah, take seems big though. Like this is what, 6, 7 points.
1、2、 3、4、5、6、7、8、
Hey,
9、
connecting here as well, pushing and then block. Seems like a big point. If this is centered and I want to play here. So this is nice result. Maybe blocking around here.
2、3、4、5、6、7、
Don't know if there's much to do. This way, yeah, we can just take it.
1、2、3、4、5、
There's not much else to be done. So there's some, yeah, stuff that maybe black could play around here, but this I'm planning to block, cut, Atari all the way here and just connect this way. Can connect to the bottom side. So it shouldn't be a threat. This is about like 13 points, it's pretty big. If you add here, with both we probably have 30. It's like 40 and then 50. 15, 10. Yeah, I mean, we should be ahead. Unless
2、3、
something is really wrong.
5、6、
Actually, this sending here looks to be big. Aiming at this kind of thing, taking away center move here. Black could maybe attach. Bump, honey. Maybe this one, don't know, could be a little bit off. Yeah, so that one is planning to just play here. Shouldn't really work.
秒読みを始めます。
So this is forced. Black will need to play here, but then at the end you can block. And then having these 4 stones here, I don't think it benefits, even though there's this kind of cut. But yeah, double Atari just doesn't do too much. Is there another way you can play? Yeah, this one black can play here. That's gonna be dangerous with these 2 points, so you need to just block simply. Yeah, that was this honey. Maybe comparing to here, it's kind of bigger this way to threaten this kind of thing. That's also big. Okay, let's play this bamboo joint. Threaten to push. Okay, interesting that play way here. Okay, we're gonna bump this way. So threaten to save this 1 stone. So this is quite big to play all the moves here. I think you bump here, preventing this kind of attach or kusumi, something around here. Could push maybe. I think this kind of stuff.
1、2、3、4、5、6。
But yeah, I think we kusumi here to just prevent this type of thing. Bad aji with attach, maybe cut. So now this is all completely sealed. Yeah, it's about 20 almost points. This is, we add both, it's like 30. 6, 37, 39, 40, 45. I have like 45 points and with komi should be 50. Black has 10 here. 6.
1、2、3、
It is probably
4
close.
5。
Yeah, overall black is also around 50. Yeah, this is going to be a close game till the end, so we're going to try to play good endgame. We did reduce quite a bit here.
1、2、3、
Something around here,
4、5、6。
putting some pressure. It isn't really sent as I can play way. Cut here, cut this one.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8。
Probably something around here to threaten like this kind of thing. Or push.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8。
Let's push this way. We should be extend. Maybe turn. Black is threatening to cut here. Maybe that wasn't really.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Could be not the best move that I played here again. Something around here threatening this.
1、2。
Yeah, I'm definitely playing some questionable endgame, I'll say. Yeah, so that one will block, try to sort of weakness here. It's going to be a close game.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Hmm. Extending here could be nice.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Preventing this center move. Threaten to push and cut. Yeah, we don't need to respawn against this.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Play here.
One, 2, 3, 4.
Is it possible I'm just lost here? It's still pretty close. Protecting this point is worth
1, 2, 3,
like 4
4,
points, something
5,
like this.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, I think we need to protect here. Actually, this one should have played here. Because why? At the end, when black plays here, you need to fill liberty, so... Yeah, this also is some annoying point as well. But hey, we need to protect. There's push here, Atari. Which this is gonna be worth.
5.
Let's play this one. Not much to play anymore. Maybe this kind of thing with this.
4.
Yeah, it could be a big move with this, like push, bump here. Also this one, Atari. Maybe this one, wedge here, cut. There's gotta be some way to
2, 3,
play
Yon,
this endgame right
go.
here.
6.
Okay, I'm gonna play this. Time Soji. Push here, take. Yeah, maybe you need to push at least once here. Here it doesn't seem to matter too much. Let's extend.
One, 2, 3.
This one can push here. Can I wedge here? If this one extend, seems to work.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
We'll do this at some point. Yeah, so black did play this one to prevent and also take a point here away.
One, 2、3、4。
Play here to just connect all stones. Play this one. This is 2 points. There is this. Yeah, this is probably the last move that is kind of big here.
1、2、3、4。
So this is 2 points. 2 points here. Okay, against this one, play here. I guess this cut isn't really a point because when you protect here, it doesn't matter. Play this one and then push once here. Let's play here. Can push, descend, so this is the same. This. You have here, which is nice to take again, threaten to, but it's a bit smaller.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Maybe keeping an eye here was pretty big. So you can play this one, prevent center. This the same, this and this is same. We have this point, here, here,
3、
here.
4、5、6。
Yeah, I guess let's play this one, prevent this center. And then everything else should be kind of equal. Yes, at this move. Now I can just wedge here. Let's descend here first. So this one, black is aiming at simply hane, and if block you can cut, although maybe this is not working. Atari from this side.
1、2、
But yeah, black and hane in center.
4、5、6、7、8。
Okay, let's play here. Back will push. This is 9 points, 10, 16, 18, 21. feel like we should be still fine. Then it's gonna be here and this one, and it's GG's. If I counted correctly, maybe I'm winning just a few points.
1、2、3、4。
Connecting this one to keep here. $14, $20, $28, $30, $36, $38, $41, 55, it commits 60. It is extremely close.
2、3、
Do we lose
4
half point game? Might be some half point game here. It is freeze, I don't mind, but if it's half point loss, I could have played a bit better than this one. Yeah, the fact that black has this whole center here is just not really threatening here. I guess we're gonna just fill all the dummy points and be over with it. Oh, I did win 4.5. Okay, I was off. Not the best performance, but still managed to win at least. Yeah, so it seems like just black playing slow endgame. Yeah, I think this was kind of the point that black could have just tried to cut here and extend. Try to isolate these two stones to complicate, because if white can just connect and then attach here, if this is okay for white, then yeah, that fixed the trouble around here with the center with this one and cut off these two stones. Maybe once here it's already kind of difficult endgame for black. As I reduced quite a bit here, black could have played this center at any point. We did kind of go inside here, prevented this one. And yeah, this cut doesn't work with the sequence I played in the game here and block. Yeah, it seems like when white can play this in center, it's like good enough. Maybe around here is questionable. Probably not pushing, but just playing somewhere here, or maybe this kind of move looks big. Blocking here as well. But yeah, we should be ahead at this point. Fox says 6.5 points here. So yeah, seems fair. Maybe didn't lose much endgame. Yeah, let's go quit the room and just review a little bit, and then I need to go. So let's go switch the screens here. Yeah, so this kind of opening is kind of very rare these days. You don't see it anymore because of this kind of attachment, but I'm just not sure. After this, it's probably okay, but... Yeah, so black could play here, but this one feels a bit cramped, and white can just extend somewhere here, putting pressure to these two stones. So you can't keep the corner, but black didn't like this. I guess if you still go with the AI, they will say to block here, because the top side kind of weakness, this stone is way stronger because you don't have any kind of worries too much around here. And these two stones you can manage with something like this, or even just extend like in the game. So yeah, it would be more standard to block from the corner, I still think. Maybe here you can... Like, if you think the corner is big, maybe you can play something like this. But yeah, I didn't expect this jump. I was more thinking about like maybe black will double approach or just take the corner. Or could play away here. Something like this. Yeah, maybe didn't gain much by playing here. Usually trying to run away with this one stone is the kind of joseki. So if black blocks here, you can hane play this one. And you kind of prevent the free point by kicking here. So that was the meaning behind, before just trying to go somewhere here. Yeah, so protecting the corner, I think this exchange is fine, but then we probably need to just run away with this. Something like this, maybe here slide. Not sure between somewhere here or just yeah, probably slide this way. You don't want to have this one. And then try to use this wedge here. Maybe we do. Kind of play away here pretty quickly. Yeah, straight away black can just cut off here, then block this way. So this shouldn't really work. Yeah, I guess slide and then maybe black protects somewhere the wedge here. Could be somewhere here or just simply this one. But yeah, comparing to the game, this is probably way better, because taking this one stone when this is alive isn't too valuable. And I think the fact that black did just take this here is was good kind of planning from my opponent's perspective. Yeah, this is too big. Like, you cannot let black just take the corner simply like this. So I guess we need to try run away with this one stone, put pressure on these stones here, do something. You can say the center become thick and you have some sort of aim there, but I would say that for this game. And the end game we did kind of grind it and still won. But I felt a bit off about this game. Maybe this is also not really good, because you might have this kind of thing going on. Hane here. Then we can connect this way. don't know how much I gain by playing here. It's probably not much. With this is pretty good. So not playing anything and continuing something here this way. Yeah, I think this exchange is fine. You can play this, but here maybe the other way here, this way. And you could say maybe not extending, but just trying to attach, make this center a bit thicker. This one we might able to cut because you have like a lot of support and this is not completely alive yet. So if extend, then you can push and try to take this weakness away around here and keep the points. Any points, honey, just cut straight away. Something like this. But yeah, it's big to extend here as well to prevent kind of the corner arches, so cannot really say. But yeah, this is really annoying to get kind of played around there. So I did manage to win this game somehow with somewhat, it seems, still solid endgame. I lost some points, but it seems like it's not that bad. Okay, let me just go switch the screens here. Problem of the day right here. Here we go. So how to kill white here as black. What do you do? So it's important to see how you can go back. So make an eye center on this side and go back there. So basically that's the kind of goal of this problem right here. So if you're good, I'll go with it. So you can play here at g2, and that is the move to actually poke at the weakness. And if white connects, then you can actually go back, and this is simply alive because white has no way to save this stone. Just with this exchange, you can cut here, win the race. And if white pushes, you can take this one stone this way, so black is alive here. So this is why when you try to live, you want to use this kind of weakness of your opponent. And connect is alive with here. So once you can see this, you'll see maybe, okay, white will push, try to prevent this kind of thing. But actually here, when you push here, this is also sent it to cut. So you can play this one, take. So white will need to protect anyways, and then you can go back here, and it's alive. So you need to see that this exchange is sent there to live, and also this doesn't work because white needs to go back, and then you can live this way as well. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this problem as well, and thanks for joining in the stream. Just put the link on YouTube if you haven't checked yet. I'll be happy if you can go there and take a look, like, sub, and comment. And if you're on YouTube, thank you very much for being here as well. And yeah, I'll be usually streaming at the evening times here in Japan, so hopefully see you next time. And yeah, have a nice day. Bye.